What? Bro, okay, I'm not in favor of like canceling people, but like I'm not in favor of canceling racist people, but I am in favor of canceling stupid people. And if you're stupid enough to admit you're racist, then you probably should be canceled, okay? What's wrong with this guy? What are you thinking, dude?
Deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
Oh,
Wait, no, let me finish.
Hey, look. So, white is better than all.
No, let me finish. Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
I think everybody thinks that. They're just not honest about
Hey,
it.
I'm not racist though. I like all types of colors.
Did I say I don't like people?
People only think
Wait,
that.
so you said you are what? You are
You
racist?
saying you're like
You're
I think
racist?
everybody's a racist at that level.
No, you said you are racist. Correct?
I did.
Laws and
I can't, bro. You don't supposed to never cut a horse off. You never cut a horse off. Learn the law. You never cut a horse off, brother. If you hurt my horse, you're going to get sued. Go ahead and hit my horse. Go ahead and hit my horse. Hey. I'm traveling, brother.
What is happening? What are we doing?
And I'm detained. Okay, that's all you had to say. That's it. Why am I detained? Why am I detained? I'm traveling. Why am I detained? Is it illegal?
What?
Is it illegal?
Yes, it's illegal.
Get a white shirt here.
What do you mean a white
Get a white shirt here.
Where's your driver's license?
Get a white shirt.
I need your
I'm not
driver's
giving you
license.
nothing.
I need
Get a
your
white
driver's
shirt.
license. Get off the horse.
I'm not getting off nothing. Get a white shirt.
Off the horse.
Get a white shirt.
So he's refusing to stop when I stop to talk to him.
the officer claims it is illegal to ride a horse on a public street and orders Mr. Hollingsworth to display his driver's license and get off the horse. Although it is fairly unusual to encounter a horseback rider on a public street in 2022, in most states, including Illinois, it is entirely legal to ride a horse on a road. According to the rules of the road published by the Illinois Secretary of State, quote, horseback riders may use
Oh my
public
God.
roadways. The
Let's
exceptions
go.
are controlled access highways and most expressways. Likewise, Section 11-206 of Act 5 of Title 625 of the Illinois Compiled Statutes states that, quote, every person riding an animal or driving any animal-drawn vehicle upon a roadway shall be granted all of the rights and shall be subject to all of the duties applicable to the driver of a vehicle, except those provisions which by their very nature can have no application. For this reason, it is likely that a court would conclude that Mr. Hollingsworth was not required to give his driver's license to the officer, even if reasonable suspicion existed to conduct the so-called traffic stop.
Get a white shirt. Get your sergeant or lieutenant.
Give me your driver's license.
I'm not giving you nothing. Listen, can I get a sergeant or lieutenant over here? I don't want to talk. Don't touch my horse. Don't touch my horse. Yeah, don't touch my horse. You scaring my horse. You scaring my horse. Whoa.
Park the horse.
I'm not parking. I'm parked right now, so what's the problem? Y'all stopping traffic for me traveling, bro? You never cut in front of a horse. Learn the law. You never turn your siren going on a horse. You never blow a horn on a horse, because you can start on my horse.
Maybe you shouldn't be on a horse on a public street.
Show me something that says a horse can't be on the street.
Mr. Hollingsworth argues that the law prohibits the officers from cutting in front of a horse or activating their sirens or blowing their horn on a horse. The Illinois Secretary of State's Rules of the Road instructs drivers to, quote, never sound a horn when near a horse or other livestock, as the sound may frighten it and cause a crash, and to meet or pass horseback riders with caution, being prepared to stop. While there do not appear to be any statutes that specifically codify these requirements, Section 11-703 of Act 5 of Title 625 of the Illinois Compiled Statutes states that, quote, a person driving a motor vehicle shall not, in a reckless manner, drive the motor vehicle unnecessarily close to, toward, or near a bicyclist, pedestrian, or a person riding a horse or driving an animal-drawn vehicle. A violation of this statute is a Class A misdemeanor if it does not cause, quote, great bodily harm or permanent disability or disfigurement to another. Under these statutes, it is certainly possible that a court could determine that the officer recklessly drove his cruiser unnecessarily close to a person riding a horse when he cut Mr. Hollingsworth and his horse off with his cruiser.
Y'all don't even know the law. Why do they let y'all get these badges and y'all don't know the law? That's not good. As soon as your white shirt gonna get here, he gonna let me go. And
Do you think
wasted
this guy bought a horse just to fuck with cops?
my time. And that's a lawsuit. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue you. And I'm gonna sue you. And I'm gonna sue your department. Because y'all wasting my time. I'm running late from work. I might lose my job now. And then y'all bringing more.
I don't know what happened with this. I know my
No, he's cool. But the officer right there, he actually cut my horse off, and my horse actually clipped itself. Tell him he don't supposed to do that. No, you good, brother. Thank you, Sarge. Thank you. I got you, boss man. I apologize, man. But him right there, he bogus. He bogus. I'm going back for him because he don't supposed to cut my horse off. He don't put that's actually animal cruelty because my horse clipped itself when he just did that.
Mr. Hollingsworth claims that the officer who cut his horse off with the cruiser committed animal cruelty because the horse, quote, clipped himself. It appears that Mr. Hollingsworth is referring to a form of interference, which is the technical term for when a horse's hooves collide with one another or with its legs. Clipping, also known as brushing, is a type of interference where the left and right feet strike each other, and even a single instance of interference can potentially cause injury to a horse. The Humane Care for Animals Act, which is codified in Act 70 of Title 510 of the Illinois Compiled Statutes, prohibits cruelty to animals and creates several different crimes involving the abuse and neglect of animals. Although it is possible that Mr. Hollingsworth's horse could have been injured by any clipping that was caused by the officer cutting them off with his cruiser, given the statutory definitions of animal cruelty, it seems unlikely that a court would find the officer's actions rose to a criminal level, absent any evidence that the officer was attempting to injure the horse, or at the very least knew his actions could place the horse in danger of being injured.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they had your horse at Fairview Farm
This
for
one.
a while.
This one.
They gave you back?
This one.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't illegal.
Which, right now.
It ain't illegal.
I tell people there's a lot of livestock laws still in Chicago.
Listen.
Like you can drive a herd of cattle down the middle of State Street.
Can you really?
Horses got right away over car and pedestrian. Hey, Sarge, can I make a complaint on that officer right there, man? He cut my horse off. Okay. I got you. I can leave? Okay, y'all have a good one. All right, boss man. Appreciate it, man. Good dude right here, y'all. I got you. Y'all see him cut my horse off? That's animal cruelty right there. And I'm not done with it. I'm going back and I want to press charges on him.
After the interaction, Mr. Hollingsworth was allowed to leave and continue to ride his horse on the road. It is unclear whether Mr. Hollingsworth has taken any legal action or filed an official complaint regarding the incident. Overall, the Cook County officers who initially stopped Mr. Hollingsworth get a C- for falsely claiming it was illegal to ride a horse on the road, illegally detaining Mr. Hollingsworth for doing so, and demanding that Mr. Hollingsworth display his driver's license when he was not required to do so because he was riding a horse. Although I understand that the officer likely does not encounter horses on the road on a regular basis, there is no justification for an officer not knowing the law and subjecting a citizen to an illegal detention because of their ignorance. The officers also maintained a hostile and condescending attitude toward Mr. Hollingsworth, and it's easy to see why he wanted to file a complaint. On the other hand, the officers who responded after Mr. Hollingsworth was detained, particularly the lieutenant, get an A for agreeing that Mr. Hollingsworth was legally authorized to ride his horse on the road, maintaining a professional and friendly demeanor throughout, and quickly addressing Mr. Hollingsworth's concerns about the officer who cut him off. In many of the interactions that we have reviewed on this channel, we have seen backup officers and supervisors arrive on the scene after an interaction has already begun and blindly support the detaining officer's positions, even when they lack merit and are verifiably inaccurate. This encounter was a refreshing departure, and I applaud these officers for their willingness to disagree with their colleagues.
Wow.
Mr. Hollingsworth gets an A for maintaining a calm and respectful demeanor through the interaction, refusing to provide his driver's license when he was not required to do so, and repeatedly attempting to educate the officers on the legality of riding a horse on the road. Although Mr. Hollingsworth may have overestimated the extent of traffic laws involving horses and animal cruelty, he demonstrated a clear understanding of his legal road rights and refused to back down when faced with multiple officers claiming he did not have them. I commend Mr. Hollingsworth for his fortitude, and I hope that the officers involved in this encounter walked away with a better understanding of not only the state's traffic laws, but also the types of behaviors that can be dangerous when horses are involved in a traffic stop. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out my second channel for even more police interaction content.
Even more? Wanted to get some advice here. It's my first year in college, and my roommate was randomly assigned. At night, I often see him at his desk with his laptop open watching Nick Fuentes' stream. He's typing in the chat and everything. I feel like the university should know that one of their students is a white nationalist. Like, it's fucked that everyone thinks he's a good old normal guy, but he's actually a fucking Nazi behind closed doors. I saw him in the dining hall eating lunch with a few people, including a Hispanic guy, and I wanted to interject and expose him. Anyway, I don't know what to do. I want to blow his cover, but I also don't want to live in fear. He's already prickly towards me, and I don't want him to fly off the handle and assault me or something. I already hide my screen whenever I watch Vaush and other leftists. What the fuck? What's up?
Hey,
Hi.
wanted to ask what you're doing now.
Can you ask me a slightly less vague question?
Okay, what are the conversations that you're looking for now?
Honest to God, I just want to meet Victoria.
You're not getting back into politics.
I will once I beat Victoria.
Okay. You're
Why?
not being this game for like another 7 months.
No,
Be
I'll
realistic.
get there.
Where are you with Cozy TV?
Nowhere.
Well, you haven't been engaging like with that platform or like Fuentes. Is it something that you would
Well, I cut them all off after the after the Mr. Girl stuff, right?
Yeah, is that a platform you're considering re-engaging with?
I'm not sure. No. I'm gonna do a debate with Fuentes.
You're not sure or no?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do another. I think I'm doing a debate with Fuentes on the 28th. So we'll see after that. But
Is that going to be the JFK one?
I'm not actually 100% sure what it is about. I need to figure that out. I think it's just about like his like political beliefs in general, and stuff that was brought up on the show that he was on. Because he was on a No Jumper show before.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember he said some crazy shit that I think he said he would prefer if the Taliban controlled the airlines so
I
that
don't
he
know.
didn't have to like
Oh, get no fly listed.
no, not get no fly listed so that there weren't any male flight attendants in heels.
Jesus. Okay. Sounds like a thing Fuentes would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Before doing, I think the midterm politics thing, you said something that I thought was interesting. It sounded like something that I hear Brittany Simon say, when she like refers to why she's not really in the politics bubble anymore. She says that she's not in the matrix anymore. And you kind of said that people were pulling you back into the matrix.
Did I?
Do you kind of have the same feeling as her? Yeah, you did.
Pulling me back into like the politics matrix?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have the same feelings. I like being in the politics matrix. Or politics is fun for me.
Okay. It doesn't really look like it.
Well, I mean,
It looks
this,
like those are the conversations or those are the videos where you zone the fuck out.
it just depends on what's going on. I think that the issue is that like I haven't had very many right wingers to debate since we left Twitch. Like we've avoided all the left wingers. Back when Lauren was more active on stream, those conversations were interesting because she kind of challenged me from a right wing perspective. But I think she's kind of doing her own thing right now. And then I had to eject Fuentes because of the Mr. Girl deplatforming shit. So yeah, it just depends on what's going on, you know.
Overall, would you say that conservative content creators are more fun for you to engage with than just regular conservatives?
Are conservative content creators more fun
Yeah.
for me to engage with than regular conservatives?
Yeah, because like you can get conservative viewers and stuff like that. Who
Oh
will
yeah,
hop
no,
on
no.
and
I
have
want
a
like
convo.
I want their leaders, right? Is than just beating up on random viewers, right? Otherwise, it's just like
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro dunking on college kids.
Yeah, you would be looking for like actual people who make content in regards to this stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Would be the preference, yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.